Hey there, welcome to the channel. I'm so happy you decided to watch this video. Today's race takes place at a topless international racing course. It's a course marked by numerous complicated corners and a really long pit straight. And today, we're racing on the Group 4 cars. I chose the Group 4 version of the 458 Italia, but this was a week where the four-wheel drive cars reigned supreme, the Lamborghini and the Genesis. This was also the week where these cars got nerfed. They somehow were still the meta. However, I was still able to be somewhat competitive on the Ferrari. The race is 10 laps, with only the hard compound allowed, and one mandatory pit stop. The tires last the whole race, so the pit stop is only a stop and go, which makes the strategy a little boring. However, we had some amazing moments in this race, especially two incidents that were almost identical, but at the same time very special. I also got very motivated by a certain incident, but I don't want to spoil what's ahead. So without further ado, let's get rolling. I started 14th on the grid, but the Ferrari is quick off the line, so I was hoping to make up a few places right at the start. Things were definitely not going to plan, and after the first few corners, I dropped a place and was down to 15th. I had been a bit cautious so far, but it felt like a good time to ramp up the aggressiveness. Things were just going too well, and it seemed like I was bound to run out of luck. But let's take a closer look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look at this. This was such a tense sequence. So when I pulled up next to them, I knew they were not going to let off. So I conceded, because I didn't want to go wide here. Try to go on the outside and maybe they'd push me off. But here I come back, and they turn into me a little early, which kind of pushes them wide. Here we have a little incident. Two of them go wide. I swoop in, double overtake. And the pink and white Ferrari is having an excellent stretch here as well. At this moment, I want to look at with you. So I go on the inside and we stop it. I am fully committed on the inside move here. I don't think they know about me. So they turn in, I would say, a bit early, considering how long this turn is. If we roll a little forward here, see we have the first contact. I stay as far as I can to the right on the inside, almost on the grass. I have a little more touching here. And here we come. I don't leave a lot of space here, so I can understand that there is a little touching. This is probably a racing incident. I don't think it's their fault that happened, but I also don't think they really tried to avoid it. I can't complain about this. But while I was in the cockpit, I don't have this outside view. I got spun around. I'm not sure what happened, so I am very motivated to get this place back and that's all that's on my mind. I'm gonna make this right. But we had no time to cry over spilt milk. We had a lot of work to do to catch up with those cars ahead, especially the Lamborghini. One lap later, and there was still just a small dot in the distance. But at the end of lap 3, I was starting to get a better look, and that's when the Lamborghini pulled into the pits. Now, I didn't have a specific strategy in mind. All I was thinking was, I don't want to lose sight of them. It was now the start of lap 4, and I was still about 2.5 seconds behind. I would have to set consistent good laps, or hope for a mistake on their end. One lap later, and there was little more than a second between us. And at the start of lap 6, I found myself firmly in their slipstream and getting ready to make a move. When I started seeing cars rejoining from off the track, I knew an opportunity was about to present itself. Just like that, we move up from P12 to P7 in a series of events that seemed almost identical to lap 1. And to cap it all off, the Lambo led the way. This battle wasn't over yet. These were critical corners. I would need to stay close and in slipstream range when we would reach the long pit straight. honestly expected them to put up a bit of a fight and at least close off the inside line. But now I'd need to stay focused and defend the place. After they tried the bump and run, there was no way I'd let him through. I could see they were battling it out behind me, and I was hoping it would escalate and cost them time. And it appears that's exactly what happened. With a little more than a lap to go, and no pressure from behind, and the cars ahead unrealistically far away, I just had to bring it home. We didn't get our usual goal of a podium finish, but starting from P14 and getting spun round on lap 1, ending up in P6 has to be a positive. We also got some incredible, intense moments, especially those two sequences that were so similar, but so unique. They were so enjoyable in VR, and I really hope the excitement got through to you at home. I would like to encourage you to leave a comment. I love to engage with you guys. It makes this whole process so much more fun for me. And if you liked this video, please consider to leave a like. It helps a lot. Finally, I just want to say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. It means a lot to me. And I got some really fun videos coming up that I'm so excited to share with you. Until next time, thank you very much.